Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. I was planning on making a Tyrande video today. I know that we made the first, the last look at her prior to her rework coming out, and I wanted today's video to be my first impressions of her build. I've just been really discouraged. I have not liked the changes at all lately. Her win rate has gone down since the rework, and I think rightfully so. They removed the ability to heal yourself and an ally with the Q, but also it's a 12-second cooldown, so you have to pick every. I'll talk about it more when it's her video, when we're actually doing that. I'm just really discouraged. I loved the snipe Tyrande build, and it's not in the game anymore. So I'm going to play something fun that I haven't actually made a video for yet, ever. We're going to do the Donkey Kong Chen build. We're going to throw barrels out everywhere and hopefully just have a good time. I need to put a smile on my face because it's been a morning of disappointment, let me tell you.
I bring pandemonium.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in the Sky Temple today. The friendly team, Chen, Lunara, is Falstad dead? And Samra. The enemy team, Greymane, D.va, Zeratul, Arthas, Ragnaros. Sure. Okay. I could solo. We could do that.
I see.
You wanna?
Hope you're ready, cause we start in 10 seconds.
Maybe I could do that. Yeah, you got it.
4,
You got it.
3.
At level 1, we have a few options. If we wanted to do, if we wanted to do more damage at level 1, we could go for accumulating flame. It's not that good, just for the record. This enemy team has a lot of auto attacks, so we could go for elusive brawler and really dodge a lot of stuff. Or we could go for fortifying brew if they had a lot of spell damage. We're gonna go for elusive brawler and just pop that whenever someone is coming in and trying to auto attack me. Chen's Q ability is a kick that allows you to jump to a target. You're gonna jump to the other side of them if it works properly, and position yourself to potentially body block someone. Really, really strong for that. Our W ability is the barrel. That's what the main focus of our build is going to be around today. And our E ability, after we throw a barrel, can ignite the area and set it on fire. So anyone we hit with the keg, it's actually a keg, not a barrel. I was calling it the wrong thing. After we hit someone with the keg, we're going to be able to then breathe fire on that target. If they've been hit, they'll take some damage over time. So your W and your E are basically only used as a combo. And your trait, your D, allows you to drink to refill your brew, which is what you use as a resource. And after you, or while you're drinking, I suppose, you are going to be gaining a shield. So you have to stand still for a while to regain that resource. But while you're standing still, you do become pretty tanky. If the enemy team has some interrupts for you, it can be a little bit hard to deal with, a little bit difficult. We might be able to kill that. Nah, he's a little too far. But we should be okay. D.va can interrupt me whenever she feels like it, unfortunately. And Ragnaros could potentially stun me, use his ultimate, do pretty much anything he wants to me. But we should be okay. The Cursed Bullet might be a problem from Greymane. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. I'm just going to keep harassing Ragnaros as long as he stays down here. We can pretty much heal through all the damage that he's doing, or absorb all the damage that he's doing with that meatball, which is only real form of harass. Looks like he's gone back, so we're going to be heading up to our team right now. Let's go ahead and join them. At the very least, I can soak middle. It looks like they're soaking middle just fine, though. So Keg Toss is coming out at level 4. This is going to empower our Keg Toss. As long as we continue to hit enemies with it, it'll just get better and better and better. And it starts out pretty good already, so hopefully we can get our team in here to help me with this. We should be able to jump to the other side of Greybane and secure a kill. Beautiful! Nice follow-up from the brand new player, Falstad. Welcome to Heroes of the Storm. I like your attitude already. Ragnaros is soaking bottom, so we do need to head back down there. But essentially, yeah, our quest at level 4, what it does, every time the Keg Smash hits a hero, increases damage by 3 up to 60. And then, after hitting 20 heroes, increase its range by 125%. We're specifically going for this talent for the increased range on the keg, which can be pretty strong. Yeah, I haven't actually used my elusive brawler yet. I should have used it there, just to be clear. Not getting a lot of value out of that talent just yet. Should have definitely used it right then. We can use the sippy cup, get our health back, and then rotate down here. Looks like Ragnaros was maybe catching wind of that false stat. Getting that camp. Lunara died up in the top lane. We should be fine, though. Not too worried. Not too worried, team. Let's see. Zeratzul's up top, so no stealth ganks we need to worry about. We could just continue to chain barrels right on top of Ragnaros, and I don't think there's too much he can actually do about it. Now, at level 7, I like to go for Brewmaster's Balance, although there are some other options that are pretty good here. Brewmaster's Balance, I like the overall utility from it, but Boulder Flavor gives you that shield immediately, which is really nice, and if we had a healer, picking up Refreshing Elixir could be good as well. Brewmaster's Balance, what it does is if my brew is above 50%, like it is right now, we get increased health regen. You can see my health regen is at 30.65. If we spend our brew and go below 50%, you can see my health regen dips off to, it was 6%, now it's 7.25, but my movement speed gets an increase. So this allows you to kind of have a yin and yang relationship with the amount of alcohol that you're drinking on Chen, and really allow him to chase down kills effectively. He can also regen his health pretty effectively as well. It kind of becomes a little bit of a Muradin in lane, just sitting around for that second wind and just healing up. So even without a healer, we should have plenty of lane sustain as a result. The team is rotating down because the temple is active in the bottom lane. Looks like Ragnaros already here. We can jump in with the barrel, slow him down. I should have gone immediately for the body block there, but instead I started to drink just a little bit. Might have a little bit of a problem. Let's go ahead, get that full brew, and then hang out. Now, one thing you can do is drink to full, then use your keg toss and then your fire breath, and that'll set you at exactly 50 brew, which means you get both of the bonuses. You can actually use that increased movement speed and use the increased health regen at the same time, which is pretty nice. We're gonna have to move in this way just a little bit, start to drink up. Oh, we're gonna make it out, team, we're gonna make it out! And those are the kind of moments on Chen that I absolutely adore, and that's why he's such a fun character, because you get into situations where any other tank would have died. Any other tank would have fallen under that pressure, but Chen's like, whatever. We're gonna drink. Now, if you want to deal more damage, you can go for Storm, Earth, and Fire at level 10. That talent was changed a few months ago, and I'm gonna be honest, I never really messed around with it at all since the change. So I typically don't go for that talent. Instead, I go for the barrel, and I just push people around and try to make positioning plays for my team. So, like, let's say moving Arthas away from his base so Lunara can kill him. Kind of like this. Well, this is starting to get awkward. Hey, it worked out. I hope. Did it work out? Is it working out, Lunara? You tell me. Kind of like that. So beautiful. Map presence, team. We did it. And then again, we can just use that Brewmaster's Balance, get to 50% brew, walk around between lanes really quickly, and regenerate our health at the same time. This build really comes online at level 16 when we could start to throw our barrels significantly more often, and essentially we're just going to be providing slows all of the time for our team, allowing them to move around the battlefield a little bit more freely. If, let's say, Arthas is not really that much of an engager, but let's say that D.va goes in really deep versus our team and tries to initiate really hard, we can... I'm going in. We can allow her, or kind of stop her, from initiating on our team just by throwing a barrel on her and slowing her down a little bit. Now, she does have the boost and may potentially have bunny hop as well. No, she went for the blaster. So, you know, there are ways she can get around that. But essentially, we're just trying to make space for our team with our talents right now, while still being tanky at the same time. Barrel is up, so if these guys engage on this too hard, we can stop them. We'll just move them right off this point. Or at least that was the intent. It looks like we had a little bit of a mishap with the Mighty Gust there for a moment, but it'll be okay. Now, if we really wanted to, we could just walk into tower range here, tank this for our team, start to drain some of this ammo, and as you can see, not actually taking any damage from this whatsoever. Now, you can go for the barrel talent here. I actually like to go for pressure point, so our flying kick is going to slow enemies, gives you another way to peel for your allies, and make it a little bit easier for them to get out of sticky situations. Also allows you to body block really, really well if you go for this slow. I can get out of this. Yeah, I can get out of this, no problem. See you later. I could actually, yeah, I could have breathed a little fire there. Probably gotten out of that even easier. Looks like the team is engaging now, though. We're going to jump in on Arthas. Slow him down with the kick. Slow him down with some barrels. I think we missed the barrel. I'm bad at this game. I can get out of this. Falstad almost flew directly into that boss, though. Not sure what that mighty gust was. Let's just leave. Let's just leave. There's no harm in leaving. We do have two camps pushing the bottom lane pretty hard right now. They're moving in, and they're going to be cleaned up by Ragnaros, but they could have potentially gotten a tower or something. That could have been good. We are in a position where we could be overrun here if the enemy team moves in too hard, but I think, again, I think we're okay. I've said that a lot. That's my general premise on Chen. I always just kind of assume I'm okay. I like how VP just gives me more time to think about how I'm going to get out of a bad situation, you know? It's like, well, I could jump to the boss, I could jump to one of the Arthas dummies, I can sit here, probably barrel, I have a elusive brawler, like it just allows me to go over all of my options. Probably actually helps me. Ragnaros is being chased down by two members of the friendly team. Let's jump in and try to help them do things. Hello. Gonna drink after that combo. We're fine. We are gonna have to barrel to get out of here, but we're totally fine. I'll just go ahead and move that nuke over there. Yeah, I don't think I want to be nuked today, but thank you. Now we're gonna go for another round at level 16. This is going to increase the radius of Keg Smash, and I believe also give us another charge. So we can throw it around even more often, setting up even more plays for our team. And we just finished our quest to have the increased range, so we could just throw these out all the time. And if we wanted to continue chasing this, which I still hope we do, we can allow our team to engage really, really easily on these guys. Please, team, please engage. Nope. Okay. I'll just jump over here and then I'll see myself out. All right. We can go back in, though. We can go back in. We'll just go here for the body block and then go in for the body block again. Slow down his Grave Aid. Okay. We're doing it, team. We're doing it. I love Brewmaster's Balance. I think it's so good. Just the flexibility that it gives you. I wish, actually, Brewmaster's Balance was baseline. Because for the longest time, I felt as though it was mandatory to take if you wanted to have any form of actual sustain without relying on a healer. We can take this. I have the barrel to get me out of here if we need it. I don't think we'll need it. We will need it, for sure. Never mind. Alright, just move these guys around a little bit. Now that I'm over here, we'll just throw barrels from a distance. Actually, I think it's time to leave. I think it's time to leave. We didn't have our full team there. I didn't realize that when I went in. Let's get to 100%. Should be a dead Ragnaros here. The drink was enough! Oh shit! Fuck. Dude, I was scratching my belly! I was over here doing this, my hand wasn't on the keyboard. Killed me. Shame on him. Shame on him. Oh, Lunara's having a hard time this game. I can see that, actually. It's a pretty hard Lunara game. I'll try to peel for a little bit more. Looks like the enemy team's heading up to the top lane. I thought they were channeling bottom, but I guess not. We got most of the channel up top, almost half. And looks like we're pushing them out, no problem. Samuro's doing a good job of sticking to that Zeratul. We're going to be back up in 3 seconds. No one cared for my fun factoid that I was scratching my belly. Feels bad, man. Underappreciated Uncle Chen. All right. Looks like they're re-engaging. How are we looking? I think we can... Well, with Falstad remaining there, we definitely could have won that, but... Let's try to peel for our Nazebo here. We do have the barrel if we need it. A loose brawler coming out, trying to dodge some of that Ragnaros damage. And I'm just putting myself in between Zeratul and Nazebo, trying to make space for him. Wasn't really trying to use any abilities there, was just trying to make space. And there's no way D.va can chase down Nazebo if we have the barrel up. Loose brawler back up. They didn't engage on me too hard, but if they did, we could have avoided those auto attacks. And we'll just make some room. Make some space, team. Oh, that was a good reaction. They killed my building, team. I'm mad. I'm upset. I'm real upset. And you'll actually find if you play this build that your damage is going to be way higher than you expected it to be. Because normally Chen is a really low damage hero. But as we're throwing barrels, I mean, we're keeping up with Samuro. We're keeping up with Lunara. And we have more sustain than them as well. So not only are we providing constant crowd control on the battlefield, but it actually piles up for damage pretty quickly. Also, if you have a friendly target that can go for Executioner, so a character like Jim Raynor or something, Cassia perhaps. I mean, Cassia's Executioner is actually pretty bad because it doesn't extend past the duration of the slow. So a normal Executioner on a target like Jim Raynor goes on for quite some time. It's like maybe 2 seconds after the target CC'd, whereas Cassia is only while the target is CC'd. Does that make sense? But because Chen is always crowd controlling, and I mean all the time, look how often I can throw barrels. Just look at it. Just all the time. And our kick slows as well with this build. Our barrel is actually a mini stun, I believe. No, it's not a mini stun. I made that up. It's just a displacement, right? Yeah, it's just knockback. So at level 20, the best option for us is going to be basic attacks heal, or basic abilities heal Chen. Because we already have so much sustain, we're already going to be spamming our abilities a lot, so we might as well get extra healing out of it. I'll just go ahead and step in there, if you don't mind. Avoid all that damage, re-engage real hard. Ragnaros has become the building! We should be fine. Just get out, little Nazebo. We can go back in if you want. For real though, we can go back in if you want. We don't have our team at all, but I'm still feeling pretty good about that. I'm feeling pretty good about those odds. Zeratul, I think, is the biggest threat on the enemy team, and when he's dead, I feel like I can go in on anything. Greymane is by himself, so rather than diving in with the kick right away, we're going to save it for when he's on the other side of us, and it's going to bug out like it always does. But I'm trying to use it more for positioning and body blocking than I am for actually engaging, because we don't really need help with engaging. Now that Ragnaros is out of position, we'll use the barrel, push him into the corner, and hopefully let our team just beat the shit out of him. That's the plan anyway. Still not using Elusive Brawler enough. I should be using it whenever I'm in melee range of someone. So there's still room for improvement here. I'm not even playing this optimally. I can soak up this tower damage for us as we wait for the minions to get in range. Look at me! Yes! Yes, focus Chen! I am the priority! I am the one you attack! Oh, hi, Zeratul. Hi, Zeratul. Hey, buddy. You know you found yourself a good build when you keep up with the fucking Zeratul, you know what I'm saying? Uh-oh, baby girl. Uh-oh. They're gonna deal some damage to you, look out. We're okay, right? Elusive Brawler can dodge the core. I'm gonna need to go this way, though. Still feeling okay. I mean, D.va doesn't deal any fucking damage. Not as a mech, anyway. We're fine! We're fine, team, we're fine! Oh, he had to ult me! Team! Team, where were you for Papa Chen? Uncle Chen needed help, team, and you weren't there for me. Yeah, I'm glad I played this build. I kind of wish we were hitting the core right now a little bit. You know, kind of just end the game. Hit the core, team. It's almost dead. Come Come on, little false dad. You can find it. That's a minion. You're almost there. Hey! Well, I'm not gonna lie. I had a really disappointing morning with the Tyrande build. So, felt good to play just something for fun. Felt really good. Surprised I didn't get MVP though. Really fucking surprised. It's kind of shitty. But the build we used today, if you are interested in trying it out, didn't even make the board. Uncle Chen didn't even make the fucking board. Bullshit. Bullshit. I got a loot chest. Elusive Brawler level 1, Keg Toss level 4, Brewmaster's Balance, Wandering Keg, Pressure Point, another round, and then Storm Stout Recipe. As you can see, it has a lot of survivability, a lot of mobility, a lot of crowd control, and the damage starts to pile up over time. I actually kept up with all of our damage dealers except for Nazebo as a tank. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. There's a lot of ways for Chen to be countered in the game today. A lot of interrupts, a lot of knockbacks. Luckily, the enemy team didn't fully utilize all of theirs, but it's kind of a good example of when things go right on Chen. Felt pretty good. Here, people get mad at me if I don't open these. I already have everything though. Yay! Here, open another one. Yay! Oh, this one's epic. I bet it'll be good. Woo! Man! Bye, everybody.